Got plenty of room, keep going. Keep going in towards it. No, we're too far away, but I can't jump.
You ain't fetching dinner. No, come on. No.
Sit David.
Showed yourself up now, ain't you?
Oh.
Worst pirate in Weymouth. And again.
I think he's moving up.
Don't take it to the other pictures.
Going further away, though.
He's going to go back somewhere else now for taking them in.
Where are you going?
God, Reg. Did
Just
you
cleat us off on that line.
Xbox?
Yeah.
Cleat us off there, Melissa.
Right,
Did you get your license off the wheel? 2 eternities later. I think they're both moving.
I'm going to go forwards and come onto that line, okay?
I'm just going to go the other way.
No, we're not.
We need to get the centre clean then, aren't we?
You're still going forwards. Power out market didn't work.
Just cleat it off on that cleat over there.
That's proper cheating, that is.
Just you cleat it off and I'll pull again. You don't have to pull. Thanks for the advice. Not at all embarrassing.
We'll make that sure and clean it off and I can take it. So.
Yeah, let's leave that there, Jack.
Sometimes we cock up berth in the boat. We came out beautifully of Weymouth Marina. Jack's following me with my handbag.
I didn't realise you were filming. Talking to yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, just saying, sometimes we get it wrong, and if we've decided to include that last bit, we got it wrong. We didn't hit the pontoon or anything, but Melody kicks to port, and we just didn't have enough way on coming into the pontoon, sort of slowed down a bit early. I didn't manage to get the centre cleat on because the line was a bit too light, and yeah, we kind of just drifted off. I managed to get ashore, but we needed a stern line on, but the only one that I could manage to get on was the bow, so we had to get a centre cleat on quickly and pull it in, and with hecklers on the shore made it all more fun. It's been a bit of a manic day getting ready to leave. We keep doing this to ourselves, getting stuck into major projects and then being like, oh, we need to go. So then we've got to put the boat back together. I need to rush off, get some shopping in because we need lunch tomorrow, and we have run out food. So I'm going to go and do a quick shop, get Ollie's car seat from the car. Then when we get to wherever we're going, Brixham I think, I'll have to catch a train back and get the car and go and visit my dad quickly. So that's the plan. We're going to wait here for the evening and then head off at first light, I think.
Melissa has just gone and got some supplies from the shop ready for us to depart tomorrow morning, so I'm just going to go and get them down the wall. She's managed to get the car to the top of the wall, I think. So we're well supplied. We've got the car seat out of the car, which I can clip into the cockpit because I made those mods for the Isofix. Jack's just, oh, you're getting the car seat for me? I'll clip it in, Jack. If you just put it in position and then I'll clip it in properly.
Which side?
Well, on where the Isofix fittings are. Just move the cushion a bit. And Melissa's going to take the car back to the Marina car park here in Weymouth, and then we're going to sail to wherever we end up, and then we've got to know the staff here quite well and they're all super friendly, so we're going to leave the car here and then at some point get a train back up to fetch the car. Morning everybody, it's very early the next day and I'm bleary-eyed and we have got coffee on and the kids are still asleep, so we're going to set off shortly, but we're just going to... Oh, this is Melissa. And we're just going to wake the kids up gently and give Ollie a bottle of milk so he's not too upset and I've got the
we want
heating
Ollie
on.
to stay asleep.
We want
when
Ollie
get
to
out.
stay asleep really for the first bit and wake up, you know, once we're off the pontoon and stuff. And yeah, oh nice, it's pretty high tide as well now.
Yeah.
So it should be coming in, and we've still got a window to go around Portland Bill. We're going to go through the inner passage, I think, but we'll head out there and see what we feel.
Yeah, we've got a 2-hour window, haven't we, between
Yeah.
6... No,
From 6 till 8.
6 till 8, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like 20 past 5 now, so we'll get going shortly. Ollie's going back to sleep. Melissa's going out to do fenders and lines. And look at this, it's a chilly morning. And it's about 6 degrees. So at this point we're just motoring out round Portland Marina, where we stayed over winter, and heading off down towards Portland Bill. We're going through the inshore passage. It is still quite early in the morning, so I am going to keep the engine on until we're through the bill. I know we'll probably put some main up and sail through, but we'll sail through with the engine going, because you get a lot of crab pots and lobster pots around here. But we're a little ways off the bill still. We're going round the naval base at Portland Bill first.
So we're just approaching Portland Bill for the inshore passage
For the second time.
for the second time. Making a habit of this. It's a bit swelly.
It's very swelling, but we're close into land.
Yeah, it should be nicer, hopefully, once we get past the bill
Yeah.
and we're a bit further out in the bay. I'm feeling a bit green, just a little bit, because I've had my head in Ollie's bed trying to get him back to sleep. He's currently asleep. Hopefully he's feeling all right. More sleep the better. And Jack's up, surprisingly, which is hard to get a teenager out of bed really early.
We're dead downwind now. Dead downwind. So I've got no head sail, no jib. I've just got the main up, which I put up some time ago to help stabilise the boat. It's a bit gusty, so I've got a reef in, and I presume once we get round the bill, we'll jibe. Well, we won't jibe because we're dead downwind. We'd be jibing all the while now if I hadn't got the main sheet hard in the centre, which is what I've got. Yeah. So we're just motoring at the moment, 7.5 knots towards the bill, and the sail's not really doing that much.
The sewing mods that I've made over the last few weeks have made this so much more relaxing so far. Ollie is safe and zipped into his cot. We keep checking him, he's asleep.
We can check him every 2 minutes.
Yeah, the nice thing with having the aft cabin is we can just open that and look in it, and he's fast asleep, which is good. I have given him some seasickness stuff because, you know, last season he did get a bit sick, so I found some stuff that's suitable for 2-year-olds. So we had a bit this morning, which is probably helping him sleep, but that's no bad thing. As soon as we're round the bill, I'll get down there and get him up and get him dressed and bring him out. But this is absolutely perfect timing for him being asleep to get round the bill, because we're all avidly on lobster pot duty, because the last thing you want when you're this close to shore is a lobster pot in your prop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's half asleep, half awake. Shall I get him back to sleep or?
Just sit with him with your hand on his back and see what he does. He's a good big brother.
He is.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, we're round the bill.
We are around the bill.
We're round the bill.
Around the bill.
That's
We're around the bill. Sorted. And then we're going to stop. We've got the big Genoa and main. In fact, we've got a reef in we could probably shake out.
Yeah.
I put a reef in just for caution.
Yeah, well,
'Cause I
just
didn't-
for the sake of the bill and stuff.
Yeah.
And also, it was predicted windier than
Then it is.
it is.
Yeah, it's actually about 9.5, 10 knots.
Yeah, so it was
we could do with some more sailcloth.
Predicted gusting up to 23.
We've got a new mizzen from Precision Sails, which you may have realised, but we haven't put it up yet because I've got to make some adjustments to the gooseneck on the boom on the mizzen mast, which I had a look at the other day, but it's going to be, I just need to make...
It's a
I know-
bigger job than you thought it
Well,
was.
not yeah, but it's not huge. I just need to make some little modifications I haven't had a chance to do.
But it's one of those jobs that you thought would take 5 minutes and started it and realised that we didn't have the
Yeah, it's a couple of hours job and I've got to get a couple of things I need to do it. But that's why we haven't got the mizzen up, if you're wondering. But we've got full head sail and we will have full main.
Yep.
And for now, I don't even want that. I just want a cup of coffee.
Yes, I'm going to go and make drinks, turn the engine off and check on our little boy.
Yeah. Saying ETA 4 o'clock at the minute.
Yeah.
We've dropped to 5.5 knots, 6 knots,
Fine,
but
I'm happy.
that's all right. I'd rather do 5 knots under sail than 6.5 knots under power.
Yeah. You say good morning, Daddy.
Good morning, Ollie.
He's
You've got rabbit and koala and a
Jack's let him
sleepy
have
head.
his special rabbit. I mean, that's such a sweet thing for Jack to do. I knitted this when I was pregnant with Jack. It looks like roadkill now, but 13 years ago, and he never let Ollie have it. But he woke up at 5 this morning and he let you have his special rabbit, didn't he?
Which means Jack's never getting it back.
Which means that Jack's never getting it back. No, that's not true. It will disappear in the night. Shall we get your Gruffalo jumper on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to offer some cup.
Yeah, we'll get your other jumper. Progress update. We are well on our way to Brixham. ETA is about
4 o'clock.
About 4 o'clock.
Half 3, 4 o'clock.
And it is 11.
Don't know what time it is, to be honest.
Don't know. It's breakfast time.
It is 20 to 11.
Yeah, about 11 o'clock. Ollie was a little bit sick to start with this morning. He seems to have perked up. But, you know, it's the first sail of the season and it was a bit lumpy out there. And, you know, even the best of them would have felt a bit sick today. And he's only little. But yeah, he's currently playing with his shark bubble gun and blowing bubbles in his car seat, nearly to a nap. So perfect opportunity to make bacon sandwich, and it's amazing because my stove is gimballing nicely. Jack has got bored of our company, so he's gone in his aft cabin to do a bit of schoolwork. Although I don't think he's doing much of his lessons from yesterday. He's got some work to do, but that's fine. He's tired. He's only been functioning on 5 hours sleep because he didn't go to sleep last night. And I think he might be doing some airfix modelling as well in a bit. And he's also been outside and shaking out the reef in the main, so we've got full main up, full Genoa up. Obviously, as Andy explained earlier, we haven't got the mizzen up, just because we need to do some tweaking before we can raise that. And it's so warm in the cockpit. There is a half-naked man, pasty white man alert.
Pasty white man sweating. No, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
I'm not shivering out of cold or nerves.
It is, I mean, it's cold when you go out there, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's freezing. But in here, it's like, you know, good. like a greenhouse, which in the Med will mean that we'll roll these sides up.
Yes.
You know, we'll have to roll the sides up in the Med because it'll just be way too warm. But
Station 6 is Safeguard for the Maritime Safety Information Broadcast for Portland and Denver areas. Listen to channel 6-3.
there you go.
Issued by the Met Office at 1100 UTC on Thursday, the 8th of May, 2025. Inshore waters forecast to 12 miles offshore. For the period 1200 UTC, Thursday, the 8th of May to 1200 UTC, Friday, the 9th of May, 2025. General situation. High pressure over the United Kingdom will maintain mainly light winds and fair weather during the next couple of days. However, a strong northeasterly flow will affect the Dover Strait at first. Then a cold front in the far northwest will bring a strong southwesterly flow to the far northwest of Scotland tomorrow. At first in east, slight or moderate, becoming smooth or slight. Fair, good. Outlook for the following 24 hours. Easterly or northeasterly, 3 to 5. Slight, occasionally smooth in west, and moderate in southeast. Fair, good.
We're just approaching Brixham then. Torquay is over there, where we visited briefly last year. I think we were there a couple of weeks, something like that, at the end of the season. And we're going into Brixham this time, which is the other side of the bay. We have had a very uneventful passage. The wind died about 3 or 4 hours ago, and it's now just the lightest of breaths with this big swell coming in, which you might not be able to see it. It never shows up. It's not huge, but it's like swelly. Quite entertaining. But little Ollie has been he's been a trooper actually. He was a little bit sick, and then he's just playing with his Peppa Pig and his bricks and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we're nearly in Brixham, and looking forward to getting in, seeing Mike and Jane, getting settled in, and seeing somewhere new.
lived in Brixham, and it's really swelly. Got some cool neighbours. We think that we're on the right pontoon, but the office is closed. So we've got Pilgrim, which our friend works on or used to work on. We need to check with him whether he's on it this season. Behind us here, and Vigilance, and then we've squeezed in here. On the radio they said there was plenty of space on this pontoon, but I haven't seen anyone arrive on the webcam, and this was the only spot. But it's a little bit rolly in here.
Yeah, it's fine though.
It's fine. It's gorgeous. So we're just making ourselves presentable.